And hello and welcome back, guys.
Hello.
Here we are. We have left Terra Nova where we left you off last time on the park there. And we are now, less than an hour out of St. John's.
What's this place called?
Harbour Grace. Harbour Grace?
Harbour Grace.
We are currently in Harbour Grace, which is less than an hour away from St. John's, the capital of Newfoundland and the most eastern city and most eastern point in all of Canada here. So super cool that we made it to this point. I can't believe we're at the almost eastern tip of our trip already.
Yeah, we've almost officially completed our Across Canada road trip, which is literally insane, but also kind of makes sense because right after we get to the end of our route, we're gonna have to start heading all the way back, and it's a long way.
Yeah, like in half the amount of time. So if you thought we were traveling quick before, it's gonna be some road days for sure, but we still have some big things to see on the way. Drumheller Dinosaur Area, gonna be cool. Banff and Jasper National Parks in the Rockies, and a whole lot more, maybe Niagara Falls. A lot to come, but we're taking in this boondocking site quick. We got a beautiful sunset after we had a rainy day, and check out this boondocking site real quick. Let Alysha take you for a tour around. She knows the history a bit more.
Oh, I don't know that much. This plane behind me was actually a donation to the little town of Harbour Grace? Harbour Grace. Harbour Grace. Again, I really don't know much of the history, but apparently this town was historically known for aviation and like solo flights that they'd done from here across the Atlantic Ocean. Don't really know, but still really cool that there's a plane just in the middle of town. Okay, so we also just learned something new. Apparently Amelia Earhart was the first woman to solo fly across the Atlantic Ocean, and she took off from the airstrip here in Harbour Grace. Pretty cool history.
She's a pretty tall woman up there.
Wow, so tall, Amelia. So this is SS Kyle. Actually a boat that was run aground accidentally, I want to say in like the 1960s, don't quote me on that. But yeah, it's a big steamboat that's very out of place looking here, so.
Super cool.
Yeah.
But what a boondocking site to free camp for the night though, hey? Close to St. John's, got a beautiful boardwalk, we've got a steamboat crashed in front of us, and a giant old kind of transportation plane all in this little pit.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Cool little town.
Yeah, what a spot. Good morning, everybody. Getting ready to head to St. John's soon. I am gonna get this drone up and running quick here. I gotta be honest, I have a little bit of drone hesitation when I use it sometimes. I'm always afraid a bird's gonna attack it, or I'm gonna do something stupid and crash into the side of something by accident. I'm currently changing out the propellers on it here right now because a few of our blades are actually damaged. If I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret here.
Don't tell them.
I'm gonna tell them. You don't think? No. Alysha's saying don't tell you. I'm gonna let you in on a little insider info I may have withheld before. When we were first starting our RV trip back in June there, when we were at the Wait a Bit Creek, that beautiful, let's flash the beautiful drone footage we have of it. When we were getting that footage, I actually almost lost the drone in that river, and I hit some branches of a tree, so maybe we can cue to that footage. I'm sure we have saved somewhere two of it hitting the branches. Do you have that? We got it. I hope you enjoy laughing at my expense here. That was a scary start to the trip, but it turns out some of the propellers are damaged, so I'm switching those out quick here, and then I want to try and get some drone footage of the SS Kyle, that ship that is beached out in the river by the spot we boondocked last night here. Well, that was a fail. We're all set up here, and we just checked quick when we launched off, and it's an airport zone out in the middle of nowhere here. I guess Harbour Grace makes sense why they have an airplane here, but no drone footage of SS Kyle after all, guys. Sorry. I thought you get to meet him up close and personal. Time to leave Harbour Grace, and then we're going to Cape Spear, the most eastern point in all of North America. This is going to be super cool, guys, so stay tuned, check it out, and we're going to hopefully even camp there. Time will tell. I gotta mention quick too, just cause two came ripping past us doing donuts behind us, but Newfoundland is also the province of quads, it seems like. Everybody owns quads here, rips around the towns and the roads on quads, and waves to their neighbors and meets their neighbors on quads. Like all hours of the days, public roads, dirt roads, any roads. Quads are the thing in Newfoundland too, so. So we've just left Harbour Grace. We wanted to use the sani dump station in the town of Carbonear here. We missed the turnoff to the sani dump station, so we're up on this beautiful view side on the hill here. And we're checking out, overlooking the whole town of Carbonear, and it looks super nice. The drone's still ready to go because we weren't allowed to drone at Harbour Grace, but we are allowed to drone here. So let's put that drone to use and check out some of the Newfoundland views from the sky, guys. We're ready to go, she says. Guys, let's get that bird in the air. Woo. Slide to take off. Whee.
Alrighty, time to go to St. John's for real now this time.
Oh boy, here we go again, guys. So we are on the side of the road, just nearing St. John's right now. We had to make a quick emergency pullover, if you will. We were driving down the highway and then we were both kind of like, is that propane? And then the propane alarm detector started going off. So luckily we had a huge pullover to swerve off into here quick. But the alarm's now gone off a second time since we've been outside. We're airing it out right now with all the screen doors and everything and all the windows open. But the propane is leaking and we've been driving for a while. We haven't even used it. We don't have any. The tank was closed. The tank is closed. We're still getting the alarm set off. So we'll try and keep you updated with what happens here. But this might be an RV shop kind of requirement to get looked into for safety. We solved it, guys. It's not the RV. Thank goodness we don't need help on that one, but it was this portable barbecue.
Be careful.
You see it?
Luke, be careful. It's pouring out.
So, the portable table we have in the RV over here, it looks like, yeah, wow. This screw right here, that's the leg for our table. That actually popped out through the plastic. So yeah, the screw came out here and it broke through. The weight fell down and crushed this, because that portable barbecue takes these little teeny Canadian Tire propane tanks. So I'm reckoning one of these got crushed inside of it. Huh, how random. I was gonna say, we were going down the road and we were only in here for the water hose earlier, so things happen.
Anyways, yeah, just like a scary feeling when your propane alarm keeps going off and you don't know why, because your RV propane is turned off, and it's a weird feeling. I even feel like a tiny bit lightheaded going to that hatch and like just trying to figure out what it was, but as soon as I opened one of the little hooks on there to look inside, it started hissing and I was like, found the problem. But it looks like we're gonna just put this away, figure this out, air out the RV a little bit more, and then head all the way to St. John's. Alrighty guys, so slight change in plans. We're actually going to probably be heading to a Walmart here in St. John's, just on the outskirts, because the propane scare put us a little bit behind time. It's already 7 o'clock and haven't eaten dinner. Need to upload the vlog still tonight. I'm actually just finishing editing that now. I was doing that on the drive while the propane alarm went off. So I think we're just gonna stay at Walmart tonight and head to Cape Spear tomorrow. So we'll be officially crossing all of Canada tomorrow instead of tonight, but what can you do? Anyways, we'll see you guys tomorrow when we head out to Cape Spear. Bye! Alright guys, it's official. We're driving and on our way to Cape Spear, and it's going to be the turnaround spot, an official end of our Across Canada road trip heading east. Crazy!
Farthest east North America, not even just Canada, guys. Can you believe it? East.
I can't believe it. How are you feeling, Luke? Happy? Sad?
Mixed. It's hard to believe we're already at the end here. And there's still going to be an adventure all the way back across, seeing it over again. And I mean, we're nearing 10,000 kilometers. Probably by the end of St. John's, maybe by 10,000, they'll be on the mark halfway. But what a trip so far. We still have to do BC as well, though. We're going to be doing all the Sunshine Coast and all the everything there in the fall still, too, though, guys.
Yeah, Vancouver Island and up near Whistler and all that kind of fun stuff. So it'll be fun to kind of like play around in our backyard type of thing. And things that we're kind of a bit more familiar with and can really go out and have fun with. So it's a little bit of a windy one and it's also pretty cold.
Yeah, really chilly.
I should almost grab my winter jacket that I packed for some reason on a summer trip across Canada, but yeah, it's definitely really cold here. We're just walking now to the most eastern part of land on North America. I guess there's a sign and stuff there saying that it is the most eastern, so.
How far we've come from BC to get to this point on the east coast on Newfoundland. Wow, I did not expect to be in Newfoundland in life. Here we are, we ended up going for the RV full-time dream, guys, and Newfoundland, east coast, we did it. Down on these red National Historic Site chairs here, we're gonna head down and read that sign down there. I saw it on the way up here and it mentioned the 4 different points of Canada, how this is the eastern one, but also the eastern one for North America. But I saw the western one was in the Yukon, just above BC, so maybe that'll have to be on the bucket list for next year with the RV once winter passes. But what a special day being in this spot. Can't believe that we're actually here. Whew.
So we're at the farthest east point. Farthest west is up here in the Yukon, and then they say the farthest south is down here, southern Ontario, and up here the most northern national park. Wow, that'd be quite the feat to get to.
I've never even seen those guys before.
Pretty dang exciting. The rest of this area is a whole actual like National Historic Site as well, which is closed, like they got stuff barred up. So we're gonna come back in the morning and explore the lighthouse and the whole National Historic Site and all that kind of stuff.
So we're calling it a night here, guys, and that'll be a wrap for this video. Give it a like if you enjoyed getting out to the east coast here with us. We still got a whole lot of adventure in St. John's area, and then we still got to travel all the way back west to British Columbia and explore that. So hope you're ready for the ride with us. Subscribe if you're new, and we will see you in the next video, guys. Take care.
Bye. Join us next time when we explore more of Cape Spear and enjoy the views and history up at Signal Hill in St. John's.